Okay, we're back and we're live. And we're going to turn over the cards and find out what our messages are for the week going forward. I hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody's feeling the energy of the moon last night. It could be a manifestation for you or a release. A lot of times people will use the moon energy to bring something forward and move ahead with something. And a lot of times people will use the moon energy to release things that we no longer want to have in our life. Negative thoughts, things like that. So we're anxious to see what we've got on the cards. I'm particularly interested in card number 3 because everybody, well, not everybody, but a number of you chose that card. And for some reason, I was really drawn to it too. So, but we'll look at the other ones and we'll see what everybody's messages are for the week. So here we go. Let's dive in. Card number 1, we've chosen Wild. So the Wild card, and she's really very beautiful. She's got her red dress, her hair flowing, her lantern, showing the light. She's really moving ahead. She looks, this is great because these cards are really visual. So it really depicts a wild, red dressed woman who is fearless. And if you chose number 1 card, the card is encouraging you to be fearless. Let go of what might be holding you back. You might want to think of what is it that's causing me to stumble, or what do I have that in my, just in my area, in my person, in my vicinity, that is making me feel held back. And the Wild card is encouraging you to recognize it and let it go. So this is definitely a release for the people who chose card number 1. Card number 2, Dreams. This is beautiful also. This is, to me, this is more, I'm getting not so much dreams as in dream big or dreams, that kind of dreams. I'm actually getting literal dreams from this. She's sleeping on a tiger. I feel like this card is telling whoever picked this card to pay attention to your dreams. There are very strong messages in your conscious, or actually in your subconscious as you sleep, that you may not be paying attention to. I know a lot of us dream. I do. I dream like all the time, but some people don't dream very often. But I like to sometimes wake up and use my little voice recorder and write. If you don't write it down, it goes away. So it's interesting to pay attention because you have some strong messages coming through. Maybe somebody from the other side is trying to talk to you. Maybe somebody telepathically is trying to talk to you. But while you're sleeping, there is something there that is trying to surface. So, like I said, you can write it down. If you want to dream and you don't dream a lot, sometimes it's a good idea to just set the intention. I want to have a dream tonight and I want to remember it. And you can do that just before you go to sleep. And sometimes that works. So the message is definitely pay attention. There's something big that's looming in your subconscious that you're not recognizing. And card number 3, self-sabotage. Okay, well, we all do this. This is a very, very sort of scary depiction of self-sabotage. We have some zombies there. Ooh, scary zombie face. Holding on to this pretty girl. These people are just with her. This energy of self-sabotage is just hanging out. And this card is really giving you the visual gut punch, so to speak. This is what we carry around when we're thinking of negative self-talk, or we have negative beliefs that we're hanging on to about ourselves or about a situation. So the healing work here is to recognize your version of self-sabotage. What do you believe that's negative about yourself? This is what it looks like. These guys are hanging on, and you have the power to walk away from them. But she's, in this picture, she's just kind of waiting for them to move or not. She's not making a move. So self-sabotage is a bad thing, as we all know, and it's not anything that anybody likes. But if you can do a little, what we call shadow work on your own, and get a sense of what it is that's not good in your mind, in your life, and try and see if you can't walk away and release those negative things. Okay, so I'm also going to pull our collective cards. So we have Take Off Your Mask. Now this actually kind of goes along with the theme of everything, really. Today's reading is kind of about realization, you know, whether it's realizing that you can just take the helm and go with the wild card, or realizing that you've got your subconscious is trying to tell you something, or realizing we have some negative things we might want to let go of. This is realizing that you may be fooling yourself. We all wear masks for different reasons, and not in a bad way. Just we have a different mask for our family. We might have a different mask at work. We might even have a different mask for ourselves. And that's where the personal healing really begins, when you can actually take yourself within yourself and take off your own mask on yourself and see, what am I portraying to myself? What's really authentic? That's what I get from this. Let's see. She's got some ballet shoes in that picture, so that I'm just sort of getting the words doing a dance just came into my head. She may have been doing a dance, or doing the dance for everybody else but herself. So again, this is a card for the collective. This is a card for everybody who's watching this video, whether you're watching it now, whether you tune in between now and next week. This messages may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, check back with me next Wednesday. But if it does, there's some cool stuff in here, some good, I think, great images. I definitely plan on using this deck again. But it also has some really good things for us to think about. So I love this deck. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next Wednesday.